well, well. Back again, I see. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Today we're embarking on a treacherous journey, a journey of overcoming self-doubt, honing skills that I currently don't possess, and around and finding out. So I'm going to be doing some whimsical home decor DIY shenanigans today. The first and biggest project on the list is to transform these ugly IKEA dressers because I hate looking at them in their current state. I think the light wood, raw wood aesthetic works in certain spaces. I've definitely gone with more of a darker wood tone aesthetic in this space, so these just don't work. And I just love a little upcycle moment. So we're gonna be staining these a darker wood color, and then I got some new handles for them. The second project on my list is to finish my painting. I've talked about this gold frame that I have over here in my office space, and I have a print of a Van Gogh painting, and I'm just over it. I don't really want so much printed art anymore in my space. I would love to have a bit more real art, even if it's bad art that I make myself. And then lastly, I have this giant bucket of air dry clay that I got a long time ago. What was I doing with that bucket of clay? I have no idea, honestly. And I was like, I should just do something with this because it's kind of taking up space. So I put on my crafty little DIY hat and I was like, what can we transform this into? And I looked up on Pinterest different medieval inspired clay items, the things I look up on Pinterest. Once again, my clay skills, not so good. We're gonna see what happens. There's some fun little cozy projects. I love being crafty. I love just using my brain in creative ways that I don't typically, and I think making physical art like that is something that I don't do that often. So this will be an adventure, folks. All right, but project number one is these dressers. This is the most important to me right now, so I wanna kind of get a head start on these. They also need to sit with the stain for a couple hours or something. Guess I should read the instructions. The tricky thing about these is that I need to take everything out and I need to carry these up to my rooftop so that I can sand them and then stain them and not have sand flecks and stain fumes in my apartment. So let's cue the montage. Okay, so the question on everyone's mind is how am I bringing these to the roof, and that is by brute strength. I want to see if I can lift these with the drawers inside. If not, I'll have to take the drawers out and take it all up piece by piece. So fingers crossed I can Hulk my way through this. Oh, okay, all right, let's do this. So during my roof inspection, I noticed it was very sunny up there, so I threw on this hat, and I feel like it really goes with the Jurassic Park of it all. But without further ado, let's go to the roof. All right, and we are on the roof. Isn't she beautiful? I never come up to this rooftop, but I am grateful that it's here for projects like this. It's just not the cutest up here. There's a lot of air vent things. I don't know what they are. There's a lot of broken furniture, honestly. But I have thought about getting my own little patio set to have up here. So I'm just gonna jump right in with the sanding. I actually brought up my headphones. I'm gonna throw on a podcast, but I'll also jump back in and chat with you guys. I started listening to this podcast called Dark History, and it talks about different weird dark history stories. The one that I'm currently listening to though is about unfair working conditions, before we had unions and things like that, and child labor laws. Listening to that helps put this into perspective for me. So if I'm feeling this is really laborious, sweaty work, I'm oh, well, at least I'm not a 6-year-old working in a factory with no shoes on. Yeah. sanded down all of the drawers and the frames of the dressers. The combination of like sweat on my face and then sawdust just flying around was really great for me. I think I just have like a coating of sawdust and sweat on my face now. So now it's time to stain. I'm so excited to do this part because then it's done. Well, then I have to put the new handles on. I
have to go to the hardware store and get the new screws and then put the new handles on and like carry everything back downstairs and like clean up the apartment and everything.
But we're almost done. At least like I'll be able to see the vision more once the stain is on. All right, it's been like an hour or two since I last saw you guys on the roof. That was a little brutal. The heat, the fumes. So I just like powered through the last of the drawers and came back down, took a shower. But I was reading the side of the stain container and I was like, oh, I need a sealer. Some kind of like polyurethane sealer that goes on top to protect the wood. Didn't know that. So to the hardware store it is. Good morrow, friends. So as you saw yesterday, I ran to the hardware store, got the top coat that I needed, that I didn't know I needed, went back up to the roof after the stain was like completely set, put the top coat on everything, let that sit for a few hours, and then brought the drawers back down to the apartment. I set them up in front of my window and put the fan on them so that they would just like blow any fumes outside. But they are looking so good. I am really impressed with like how easy this staining process was. This is my first time staining furniture. Didn't know what to expect. And I'm extra excited to put the new brass handles on the drawers because I think that's gonna be the thing that really like elevates these dressers. So these are the handles that I selected. I had the darndest time finding handles that were like affordable but good quality and looked nice. I was looking on Etsy, Amazon, honestly, and a lot of them are like $6 or $7 each one. Can you believe it? And I need 12 of them. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
But finally I found these and they were a reasonable price. Why do these fit sometimes and sometimes they don't? I'm not into that. Is it just that one? Like, why did these work before? God. Yup, I need shorter screws. Well, friends, after many hours of toiling away in the sun and breaking my back and scavenging around my apartment for some spare nuts and bolts because someone got a pack of 8 screws when they needed 12, I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, her. Look spectacular. I love a dark wood moment. I love these handles. They add that bit of whimsy, a little bit of a medieval-y vibe, and that's exactly what I was going for with these. Honestly, this being my first wood stain IKEA flip project, I've kind of set my expectations really high now. Now the journey was rough because I kept like forgetting things, I didn't have all the right materials, but all in all, it was pretty seamless. I'm just so happy with how these turned out, and I'm so glad that it's over. decor. And this project that I've had on my to-do list for like an embarrassing amount of time, honestly, is now finally done. And we can move on to the next projects. Okay, so we've migrated into the living room for our next project and we're getting a little cozy. I put my sweats on, I refilled my coffee, gonna light a candle, you know, all the autumnal cozy things, even though it's not quite autumn yet. I also have the AC on, so just living the dream. And as you can see, the next project is our painting project. And this is what I have so far. This is just like the background. The vision is, this is a table. There's gonna be a vase sitting on the table, and then a bunch of flowers coming out of the vase. Well, friends, here we are, several days later. I was under the insane assumption that I would be able to do all of these projects in one day. Who, why, how? So needless to say, that was not the case. It's been about a week. We're still working on them. Yesterday, I did a bunch more painting, finished it up. It's looking pretty good. I will say, you know, I'm not a painter, so like this is probably the best it's gonna be. I am really happy with what I was able to do with it because initially I was like, woohoo, this is ugly. So I've gotten it to a place where I think it's pretty darn cute. But yesterday I also sculpted all of my little clay pieces and today I'm gonna paint them. And that is the final step for all of my crafting projects. And then I'll show you guys the painting and the little sculptures. So cute. I'm so happy with them. They're a little rough around the edges, but you know what? That just makes them look more homemade and natural, and that's what I'm telling myself at least. The air dry clay is like kind of difficult to work with. It's not like regular clay. There is something about it that's a bit tricky. Like it's not made to make intricate things. So even like this thing that has like the little border and the shelf was like a challenge. But I love all the little paintings, like the medievally inspired paintings, the fantasy of it all. But yeah, I'm so happy with how these came out, and like this is the perfect spot because this was kind of blank and I always film my outfit videos over here, so this will be really cute to have now. And then over here, we have my painting. Here it is. Again, I'm so happy with how this came out as opposed to how it started. It started in a rough place, guys. I was not too sure about it. The colors were too bright. It was too like primary colory. I know a lot of people love a primary color moment. That's not exactly my vibe, and especially just not the vibe in my space here. So I was almost like too bright. I was like, this needs to be darker and like I need to dull these colors a lot. I added a bunch more brown and black and gray to all the colors, and then I kind of, this sounds so contradictory, but like brightened it up by adding some baby's breath type flowers with the little white flowers, and that's where I was like, okay, this looks good. All right, but that concludes our home decor projects. I'm so happy with all of these, especially the dressers was such a big one to check off of my to-do list. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video and want to see some more like home decor, home style type of videos, definitely give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment. If you would like to check me out on other parts of the internet, you can find me on Instagram, TikTok. I have music on Spotify, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.